We are supposed to evaluate the exact value of this constant a that is in the definite integral. On the left hand side, it is integration from -1 to 1 of 2 minus modulus x dx. Basically, it is this area here that I've shaded. I just need to press my calculator to get this value. It is going to be equal to 3. And as for the right hand side, we need to do a quick check. Because although this is the integration from 1 to a of modulus of 2 minus x dx, if I were to reference it back to the graph, it is starting from 1 all the way until a. But what we do not know is whether a is smaller than 2 or a is bigger than 2. Because if it were to be smaller than 2, this is the line that we are going to use to replace this modulus. And if it is bigger than 2, this is going to be another different line. And for the equation of these two lines, I can actually get it from here. This is modulus of 2 minus x, which means that y is going to be equal to plus or minus 2 minus x. So y will be either 2 minus x or y will be equal to x minus 2. Since this has a negative gradient, so this line here is going to be y is equal to 2 minus x. And since this has a positive gradient, so this is going to be y is equal to x minus 2. So what we will do is we will find what is the area here to check whether this area is bigger or smaller than 3. To check this, it is pretty fast. I just need to integrate from 1 to 2 of 2 minus x dx. And I'm going to press this into my calculator. I'm going to get half. Half is less than 3, which means that the area of 1 to a, which is equal to 3, must go beyond 2 into the next graph here. That is why now I'm going to break this up into two portions. One is from 1 to 2 of this graph, 2 minus x dx, plus integration from 2 to a, because a must be bigger than 2. 2 to a of this other graph, which is x minus 2 dx. This is 3. This we have already pressed into our calculator. It is 1 over 2. And this is going to be 1 over 2x squared minus 2x from 2 to a. So substituting a in, I'm going to get 1 over 2a squared minus 2a. Substituting 2 in, it is going to be 1 over 2 of 2 squared minus 2 times 2 plus half minus 3 is equal to 0. Evaluating this, 1 over 2a squared minus 2a, and here I'm going to have a minus half. This is equal to 0. So a squared minus 4a minus 1 is equal to 0. I can now solve for a. I'm going to make use of the quadratic formula. A is going to be equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a, and this is 4 plus or minus square root of 20 over 2. And this is going to be 4 plus or minus 20 is 4 times 5. So it will be 2 square root of 5 divided by 2, which is 2 plus or minus square root of 5. But we have determined that a is going to be a value that is bigger than 2. That is why I'm going to accept only 2 plus square root of 5. And this is like what we have explained, because a is going to be bigger than 2.